An investigation on a teenager with a gunshot wound, the upcoming St. George City Council debate, and voting for Cedar City's new flag.
You're watching St. George News at 5.
Good afternoon, I'm Christy Langenheim. An investigation opened up on Friday after a teenage boy arrived at the hospital with a gunshot wound. Cody Blowers has more on the story.
2 teenage boys may be facing charges after a 16-year-old arrived at the emergency room at St. George Regional Hospital with a gunshot wound to the foot. And when the teen's story of how he sustained the injury didn't match up, it set off an investigation Friday that led to the recovery of 3 firearms, which a records check of the serial numbers would later reveal that at least 2 of the firearms were reported as lost or stolen, according to police. Hours earlier, the teens were at Snake Hollow Bike Park on Warrior Way in St. George when the underage suspect reportedly shot himself in the foot, a wound he was later treated for at the emergency room. And St. George police officer Tiffany Mitchell said that following the incident, the case has been referred to the juvenile courts for charges as the investigation continues.
Thanks, Cody. 29-year-old William Means died last Friday while in custody at Cedar City Hospital. His death was a result of complications arising from his battle with colon cancer. Means was in custody after being accused of stabbing his ex-girlfriend multiple times last year. The St. George City Council debate is set to take place at Utah Tech University on November 1st. Maury Kessler has more on what to expect from the event.
As Election Day draws near, Utah Tech will play host to a St. George City Council candidate debate on Wednesday, November 1st at 6:30 in the main stage theater of the Eccles Fine Arts Center on the university campus. The debate will feature incumbents Jimmy Hughes and Danielle Larkin, and challengers Paula Smith, Brad Bennett, and Steve Kemp. A meet and greet will be held for the candidates at 6 p.m. prior to the debate. The following Tuesday, on November 7th at 6:30 p.m., a forum featuring 2nd Congressional District candidates Celeste Malloy and Kathleen Reby will be held at the MK Ox Performing Arts Center, also on the Utah Tech campus. Both events are free to the public.
Thanks, Maury. Autumn brings more than cool temperatures and changing colors to Bryce Canyon National Park. It also brings new hours to the visitor center and ongoing ranger programs. Some concessions, lodging, and food services will close, but the park will remain open year-round. The best way to stay updated with everything going on at Bryce Canyon is to visit nps.gov/BRCA. Cedar City's voting is open for a new flag for the city. Here's Alicia Lundgren with the flag designs and how you can vote for your favorite.
Cedar City received over 60 submissions in its effort to redesign the city's flag. Those have since been narrowed down to 6 final designs, and city officials are once again asking for the public's help. Residents can go to the city's website to pick their favorite option until November 1st. The City Council will make a final decision on November 8th at their weekly meeting. The chosen design's artist will receive $250, and the city will take ownership of the work's copyright. Additionally, the design may be altered at the council's request.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. I'm Christy Langenheim with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5.